everyone, this is LaToya. It's been a minute since I've made a video. I just wanted to check in, and we're getting into the month of March, which is normally when I do my liquid fast for 21 days. My husband will be joining me in that, and it's just a time for me to give my body a rest and to also for me it's more of a it's also a spiritual thing for me. I find that every time that I fast, I always go within and go deep and learn something about myself during that time span. So it's just a time to just regroup mentally, physically, and spiritually, and to kind of give my body a rest. I find that when I get off the fast, that I'm able to digest food better and absorb nutrients better. I just feel a difference. During the time period when I normally fast, I tend to um, I don't have to sleep longer. I find that I get up earlier. I can go to sleep later, and I can wake up earlier. I find that my dreams are more clear, or I'm able to remember my dreams. I'm just more present, if that makes any sense. It's just it grounds me. It supports me in becoming grounding. There's a variety of things that I experience when I am doing a 21-day fast. Um, I've been doing this um, since I started to do the fasting thing June of 2015, when I started to eat raw, because before I was vegan. Just eat well, it's still vegan, but I was eating just no animal products, a plant-based diet, but it was cooked foods, and I've been doing that. I started my journey in 2012, and then in the spring of 2015, May of 2015, I began to incorporate raw foods in my diet, and I enjoyed it so much. I saw how that benefited me. I saw how I had more energy, my feelings and my emotions became more balanced. I just felt like I felt right doing it. It just felt natural to do it. And I didn't anticipate eating raw for this long, but I knew that it was something that I wanted to do when I first decided to go begin my vegan journey in 2012. I knew that I wanted to eventually become raw because I was inspired by a wonderful sister that I consider a mentor, who's definitely guided me a lot along the way, and I've definitely learned so much from. She was previously known as Sister Nubia, but she now is Lisa Goodson, and Sister Lisa Goodson, and she was doing her raw food thing for several years, and now she's going back to cook foods, I believe. But she's definitely inspired me, and I don't know how long I'm continue on this raw food journey, but I know that for right now that I feel right doing it right at this moment, but it can always change. I never imagined that I would be going into this long, but I'm thankful for the experience and the journey, and I like to share what I'm going through. So I've been documenting this experience for a while now. I believe I've been documenting this experience for over a year. You can go back into my old videos, and you'll see that I used to do it for 4 weeks. And at first, my very first fast that I did was with the raw foods, with using the D Health Stores, using his supplements. He recommended to eat raw while using his supplements, which are herbal supplements, and they come in pill form. So that's when I was just doing the raw, and I realized that you have to drink a lot when you're taking those pills. So I felt myself always full, and I was eating raw foods, and raw foods is very dense, like very, very dense. We do eat some packaged foods, like packaged stuff, but not we eat a lot of like, if you follow like my Instagram or whatever, you'll see that we eat a lot of greens and a lot of fruits and stuff like that. So it's very dense. Um, so drinking all that water and then being new to the raw food, it was just too much on my stomach. So that's when I decided to in September 2015 to do liquid instead, because I was like, that's just too much on my body. And so that's when I started to do the liquid fast, and I found that it was definitely an adjustment. But when I did, I really wasn't doing juicing. I was just doing smoothies and some juices, and it definitely was definitely a change for me and an adjustment, and it became easier as I continued to do it. So I decided to, every time the seasons change, like when we have the spring equinox or the summer solstice, the winter solstice, I always do a fast. And I've been doing the liquid ones, whether it's smoothies, you could do soups, you could do juices, you could do water, coconut water, you can do a combination of things. You're not limited to do just one thing. Do what your body tells you to do. For me, I've been liking a lot of the juices, and I've been like, in the summertime, I really was loving doing a lot of the coconut water. So it just depends on what you need and what your body wants. And if you're new to this, doing this type of stuff and eating vegan or eating raw, whatever, or incorporating some of that stuff into your diet, I encourage you to do it gradually, because that's what I did. I didn't just start doing this stuff overnight. This was a gradual thing. I didn't start really fasting until 2015. Mind you, I had started my journey in 2012. So I would encourage people to brace yourself, to do it slowly, because you don't want it to be a situation to where you feel so overwhelmed that you don't complete the task. That you don't complete your goals. So start baby steps and then go from there. And it's about really listening to your body, and it's really a mental thing. It's really mind over matter. I know a lot of people, I know for me, I remember not even thinking about a smoothie being a meal. Like, how can a smoothie be a meal? But a smoothie can definitely be a meal. It's all about, allowing your body to adjust to those changes. And as you slowly start to eat more whole foods, you'll start to recognize that your body does not really need as much as you think your body needs. It's just that, I know for me, if I've been eating a certain way for 20 something years, and then all of a sudden I change it, and I see how, as I've started to remove things from my diet and started to incorporate new habits, then I realized that no, you don't have to eat so much. Or yes, I do recognize that I eat this when I'm stressed out, and I eat this when I'm eating salts and sweets when I feel a little stressed out, or or eating late or overeating or whatever. I noticed that I begin to pay more attention to when I eat, how I eat, and it's becoming more intuitive. And I just realized I don't need as much food to get by, because now we eat a lot. It's about eating in the middle of the day. I know for us, it's all about eating in the middle of the day and eating a nice dense meal, and that's the important. Like right now, honestly, it is what time is it? Let me see. I don't even know what time it is. It's probably like around 6 o'clock, a little after 6 o'clock. I made a salad for me and my husband at about we ate it around 1ish. If you feel me, and I'm not hungry. I'm more thirsty. I could probably, if I wasn't really aware of my body, I would probably be like, I can eat again. But my stomach is like full. I need water. more than anything, that's one of the things that I do need to work on when it comes to eating raw, is when you're eating a lot like raw foods, it's a lot of water content, you know. So sometimes you may not think to drink as much. So that's one of the things that I really need to tackle, is the water piece, you know. Because I know that sometimes I'll probably still be dehydrated, um, just because you just forget to do. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I don't think about it when you're eating juicy, and just imagine, especially in the summertime, when you're eating like watermelon and you know those melons that high water content, and you're thinking, oh, I'm good, but you still need your water, you know. So, but yeah, so I feel like I kind of went off tangent, but I just wanted to share with you that I am about to do a liquid fast, and it's going to start on Sunday, March 5th. I always start on a Sunday, and the reason why I always start on a Sunday is because when I used to work at my job, my work week started on a Sunday. So yeah, so that's why when it started on a Sunday, so I always wanted to start it at the top of the beginning of my week, and my beginning of my work week back then was a Sunday, and that's kind of like the beginning of the week anyway. So that's why I always start on Sundays. So I start on the first full week, March 5th, and that's going to go for 3 weeks. And then when we end the fast, it will be springtime officially, and I look forward to what I've learned, what changes have done. I always appreciate food even more, you know, and I believe it's going to be pretty easy because we are now back down south, and I will say that because we're down south, the produce to me is better. So yeah, so I feel like it's going to be easier. The last time we had a fast was in December, and it was way easier last year, December 2016, than it was December 2015 for me. It definitely was, because 2015 December, it was in Delaware. I was in Delaware and working in Philadelphia, so it was completely different. It was cold and everything. It was definitely cooler because it was December, but I'm in the Georgia now. I'm in the coast of Georgia, so it's different, and I'm thankful for that. So yeah, so I look forward to that, and I will definitely be doing updates on what's going on with me, because you know, for the most part, I know a lot people have always asked a lot of the same questions, so I might do a frequently asked questions about, you know, why, you know, even though I'm explaining on this video, still do one where I'm asking why I, you know, fast, and how long I've been doing it, you know, do I lose weight? Am I doing it to lose weight? Clearly, I mean, no, I'm not doing it to lose no weight. But you know, just a lot of the frequently asked questions that I get on videos, and you can always go back to like I said, I've been doing this for over a year of like documenting like my experiences. So you can always go back and look at, you know, when I fast during the summer, winter, fall, you know, during the change of the seasons, and see what I've experienced and what supplements I have used. Like I use like Queen of Foods. I still have supplements that I bought when I bought I bought the 21-day one, and I still had stuff left over, to be honest, because I didn't always use it every day, and sometimes I didn't feel like using it every day. And eventually I want to create my own herbs and stuff like that to take with it, you know. But overall, I just do what my body wants me to do or desires for me to do. And you just really have to follow what is best for you. And, you know, everybody's medical conditions are different. So just do what's best for you. That's one thing that I always encourage. Don't try to do something someone else is doing because you think that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know. I just say just make sure that you do your own research, and you just don't follow up with everything someone says. It's always good to just do your own research and do trial and error, you know. Um, but that's all that I have to share for now. So if you want to join us as we do our 21-day fast from on March 5th, then you definitely can, or you can always do like a shorter version, like for 3 days or 7 days, or if you're, think the liquid is too much, you can always do like, if you eat meat, do a vegetarian, for a few days, or do whatever. Start where you are. That's the important thing, because like I said, this was all gradual for me. When I first started to eat vegan, um, when I started my journey, it was July 2012. I started to eliminate food from my diet August 2015. I mean 20, not 15. August 2012, I decided to officially stop eating any dairy and all of that stuff, but I did not cut out the the sweets, like the sweets with dairy, like the cupcakes and candies. I didn't officially stop that portion until May 2013. And that's when I went to see my husband, when we were just dating, when he was living in Delaware. And I came to see him and visit him. And then I was able to see that, wow, there are vegan sweets and stuff like that that I can buy. I don't have the sweets was the last thing that I had to let go of, where I was like, okay, bam. So, yeah. And then I didn't start eating raw until 2015. And then I started to do fast in 2015. So my journey was very gradual. It wasn't, and it was enjoyable for me. I know sometimes people can get so caught up in wanting to accomplish this goal, or wanting to cut this habit, but I say pace yourself, because for me, I paced my journey. I knew I wanted to change my lifestyle, to change my diet, and I felt like I started to embark. I made the next step when felt like I was ready to do it. I didn't do it because with pressure on me. So that's what I say. Do what your heart tells you to do in that moment, and then go from there. So if you want to see how I progress in this journey of my 21-day fast, and my husband will be joining me too, you can definitely, you know, find me on Instagram, and I always post pictures of what's going on, what we're eating, and all that type of stuff on Instagram at Infinitenature1. You can also go to Facebook at Infinite Nature. You can go to Twitter at Infinitenature1. You can go to Tumblr at Infinite Nature, or you can go to the website at loveinfinitenature.com if you are interested in, starting, if you need like guidance or support on starting your health journey, or you really want to transition your diet from a meat, American diet or a meat eating diet to a vegetarian, vegan, or raw vegan, I can definitely support you in that. And I also have meal plans that I can support you in. So you can go to loveinfinitenature.com to find out more information for that. So thank you once again for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Talk to you guys later. Bye.